Salmanan, guys. Apologies for sweating. I was walking my dog. I was walking my bitch. My bitch, Shada. Saying ninja. I've got a female little pup. It's a cross between a Pitbull and a Pitbull. Yes, I was walking my bitch. You know. Talking about bitches. Um, this thing, this Lerato African casting with this Belgian guy. Have you guys been following that story? Have you guys really been following the story? You know that story gives me hope. That story gives me so much hope because it tells me that if you go on social media, if you go on Twitter or whatever, it tells me that people don't watch that much porn, which is a great thing. It's absolutely phenomenal that people don't watch porn, because for some of us who've watched the odd porn movie or porn video, we know what a casting couch is. It's role play. Oh, do you want a job? You don't want a job. You don't want a job. You want to eat his dick, then you get the job. Okay, I want to get the job. Then eat the dick. like it's porno 101. It's like the pizza guy like coming through. Hey, I want pizza. I don't have any money to pay for pizza. Well, you can pay with this pepperoni dick. The plumber. I need a plumber. I can fix your pipes. I don't have any money. I'll fix your pipe with this pipe dick. Like, I'm listening, I'm reading the comments, and people are like, oh my God, and she wanted a job as a model, and it's so shameful that this guy took advantage and didn't give her the job. I'm literally on the floor reading these comments. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Like, oh, it's so sad for this young. Since when does society like care so much about prostitutes and porn stars? Well, not porn star. She's not a porn star. She's a person who did a porn. So I don't want to call her a porn star. But that means you've been recognized by your peers. So she's a lady who's done porn. A lot of the girls that are on that African casting, whatever, you can see, man, these are prostitutes. These are strippers, prostitutes. For Machitala that have been to Boma Summit and Boma Royal. You guys can see these girls have been selling most. Oh, come on, guys. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's be honest. You can see what those girls sell. You can. They've got an energy about them. It's like seeing a gay guy. We can see that guy is stubborn. And it's not good, but you have an energy. There's something about you. Even if you dress and when a mama sells out, a tattoo on your neck, say, lawyer, aye. And the same thing we know with hoes. Gents, we know hoes. Guys. You can dress, you can do whatever. We'll be like, that's a hoe. Like, that's a hoe. You can wrap it in whatever you want to wrap a hoe in. I'd see a hoe, even if they dressed in that thing, that no one can. I'd see with the eyes are shifty. They hoe-like eyes. I'd be able to penetrate through those little peeping holes, and I'd be like, that's a hoe in there, masquerading as a pure Muslim woman. I saw it. And then she does this video, took it from... Guys, it's all part of the movie. It's all part of the pizzazz, the smoke and mirrors. Duh. Like, really? If there was a case, she'd go to the police. This whole thing, guys, there's contracts that are signed. So this guy didn't just literally just come, land in South Africa, walk around, go to a club. Come on, guys. Come on. Even when Daddy, they organize this dog. Celebrities, people organize this is work. People are doing their job. Yes, their job, is immoral. Yes, it might not align with what we say publicly, even though privately, but, that's their job. They sign contracts, the top porn companies, they do blood works. They check for STIs, they check for HIV. Why? Because STI sickness is not good for business. It's not good for money. And it's all about money. So why would they want to do things that will fuck up with their money? Now there's a person who's sick. Now there's a person who's drugged up, who's overdosed. The top companies want to make sure there's nothing that interferes with their money. They don't want girls who are high on drugs. They don't want girls who are sleeping around. They don't want any guys who think that they are king. No, they want to make sure these guys are premium. They Long John Silver. They are a stallion. They keep it pumping. They don't go and waste their seed with these girls. Because we want that money shot, that big load. So you need to make sure with you 2 days not doing anything, 3 days not doing, so that when it comes that money shot, bah, oh my God, bah, get paid. This is porn, guys. This is porn. People are like, oh my God, she's been caught. It's porn. It's porn. Is she young? Yes, she's a fucking baby. She's 19, 20. So again, so what do? Do we increase the age of consent? Do we then say, Guti, the age of sexual consent must be 21 so that we can protect 19, 20-year-olds? Is that as a society, that's the blanket thing? What if she was 23? Would we also say, oh, she's a baby? Oh, she's a baby. That means, do we push the age of consent to 25? If she's 26, is that okay? When do we say, Uguti, people can have sex or not? So let's have a sit down, let's have a real conversation and actually ask ourselves this, Uguti, is 18, is that old enough for, well, in South Africa, I think it's 16, sorry. 16, is that old enough? No. Is 18 old enough? Because again, with people saying, Uguti, this lady is doing this, is that old enough? No. 21, if sex is 21, then voting must be 21, and alcohol must be 21, and buying property must be 21, and making any adult decisions must start at 21. Can we agree on that? 1, 2, 3, okay, sure. And then if that's the case, asimbo peni about Belgium. Asimbo peni about Belgium. Figure what Tinto Siswe took with that white dick. Hey. I didn't watch the video, but I watched a little bit. I watched the video like this. Yeah, when I didn't watch it like I don't watch it like watch, but I saw when it slipped out, and Luamlung was carrying heat. Let's not hate. He's carrying heat, Luamlung. Hey, Jimmy boy. So now we're like, hey, it's slipping out. And how big is this thing for Umshino to slip out like that? I touched it. I far foot. I was like, hey. That moment I this is unholy. But I mean, I think I saw that can't be associated with such. But it's so crazy. On a more serious note, to realize how pathetic some of our sisters are. How pathetic in the sense of them lacking accountability. There were many sisters that were holding her feet to the coals, who were holding her accountable and saying, girl, where's your CV? Go apply at KFC. Go work at ShopRite. Why is it that you want to sleep your way to the top? Girl, you're too young to be doing these things. Girl, why are you selling your body? Of which Denulerato said, it's my body. I can do whatever she wants. It's my body, my choice. But I was saying, I'm a moral, I'm a consequence. So you guys do whatever you want, Miss Independent. But there were many, many girls who were holding her accountable. But there were still some dumb ones. Ooh, and some dumb Janes even. Oh, Lord. And some dumb Janes. And some dumb Janes that I know watch porn. And obviously I'm a simp. These fucking simp men always trying to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Shame on you. You guys know exactly what was happening. You guys know the whole dynamic. You just watch, you go, oh, she's selling. She's selling. Jengabo Pinky, no, Olivia or Lovely. Yabona, baning man, yabona, oh Miss this stone. No, not with my porn star, but yabona, I've heard of these names. They're also just selling, guys. They're selling their palms for money. It's prostitution. You can go to Nugget Street in Joburg. You can find your local CBD. You'll find ladies who are selling prostitutes. That's what it is. A lot of these ladies, the circumstance and what and violence, many poor ladies go and decide to work as domestics. I'm not throwing shade, but I know there's hardworking sisters that decide to go mop and clean. These ones decided to go suck a dick. So again, I must feel sorry. She must be accountable. The reality is this: as much as we bleed because of her age, and she is young, and she, young tend to be a lot of dumb, full of cum. But again, she is young. So these type of decisions, if she's strong enough to continue her job, then she'll mature out of it as she gets older. But if she stops because of the social pressure, it will really cause a lot of depression. It will cause a lot of ills in her older years. It'll be very, very difficult for her to secure a man of quality and stature. Yes, okay, sharp, she can find men within the whole prostitution rings, men that really nabonji, they are, I want to lose them men. But in terms of a real quality, I know X loves making fun of our Limpopo brothers. Hey, Nicolap, umuntu uthanda umuntu emthandayo. But even with that being the case, if that was the case, I joke. Like, I bleed mostly for her kids. I think about a lot of stupid shit that I've done in my life, and I'm like, oh, let me hope it doesn't go back to my kids' ears. Better yet, let's hope that it doesn't go to people who are trying to bully my kids. So you can just imagine Lerato in years to come has a son. The son goes into grade 8. These grade 11 boys want to pick on him and want to tease him, and they show him this video of his mom getting drilled, and they go, yo, tell your mom it's my turn next. And as a little 13-year-old boy, he's shitting in his boots because you've got these big 17, 18-year-old boys, and they're just picking on him. These stories have come up time and time again. I was a teacher, so whenever there was an affair somewhere in the mix, you'd always hear the boys teasing the boy whose mom was caught in an affair. It's not nice, but those are the dynamics that happen with that. So let's try and make sure we do things that make our mom proud. We do things that will make our kids proud. We try our best not to shame our mother and shame our kids. Yes, you want to be a hashtag YOLO, I only live once, I'm all about my happiness, I can suck 50 dicks if I want. Just try and make your mom proud. Just try and do things where your kids aren't embarrassed and ashamed of you. So again, girls like her and all the other girls that I saw on TikTok, guys, there's other options. Easier said than done because employment in this country is fucking dog shit. But I promise you, it's better than selling your body, guys. It really is better than selling your body, losing your soul. Yeah, man, it's really, it's on a deeper level. In a deeper level, it's painful because we can see it's the destruction of society. Again, let me get off my moral high horse like I don't watch porn. Hey, guys, now someone has to create the demand so that Olerato can give us the supply. So, let's the person who had sinned cast the first stone. So, I am a sinner. Hey, Jehovah. But let me know what you guys think. I just hate this culture where some women aren't accountable. I hate this culture where they just blame men. I can't stand it. It's men's fault. Where are the South African men to protect her? Where are the fucking hell? Girls go suck a dick, we get blamed. Even when not sucking a South African dick, we get blamed. At least suck a South African dick and then we can step up, because you going and sucking out, like, really, we will get blamed for every fucking thing in this country. We were blamed probably that Morocco lost against Senegal. We will be blamed that fucking Tokyo Sequale sold these abscesses. We will be you could about us blame. Hey, you just don't want to take accountability. But anyway, share this video far and wide. Let's start these conversations. Hopefully we can save one woman, one guy, and see if we can slowly but surely turn society back into morality. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Again, Sunday, have a fantastic day. I'm out.